Hey, what's going on YouTube? YouTube listeners, new subscribers. You're watching KBTV where knowledge is born. And I'm King David. How you doing today? Salutations and greetings. Today's segment we're going to talk about Astrology Part 4. And we're going to talk about the signs in the body along with the moon signs and signs when upset. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. You know, I don't like to waste no time. Let's go ahead and born knowledge today. And I hope y'all had a good Labor Day weekend and things of that nature. I hope you got plenty of sun, because you know I always talk about getting sun. All right. Now, let's go ahead and start with the body signs. For those of you who have been watching my video, you know how I talk about how heaven is in the head, okay, and hell is at your feet. And everything that I talk about basically comes back full circle, okay. Now some videos I may go left field sometimes, but it all comes back full circle because it all coincides together. All right, so at the head you got Aries. Okay. Now remember when we talked about in the other astrology videos, Aries is on the horizon. Okay, when the sun is traveling. Now, but we're just talking about talk about the signs in the body because I don't want to confuse nobody. Now, Aries is in the head. Okay, Taurus is in the neck. Okay, the throat chakra. All right, Gemini is in the shoulders. Okay. In the hands and the arms, those are the twins, Castor and Pollux. Okay. Cancer is in the chest. All right. Leo is in the heart. Okay. Remember, like the Wizard of Oz, that was symbolic messages about the zodiac. Okay. Leo represents the heart. Heart represents Leo. The abdomen equals Virgo. The kidneys represent Libra, the justice scales on each side. Okay. The genitals represent Scorpio. The hips represent Sagittarius. The knees represent Capricorn. Okay. Kneecap, Capricorn. Calves equal Aquarius, and feet equals Pisces. Okay. Now, that's the body signs, okay? And this is also medically has to do with the body as well. This is medical astrology right here, okay? Like if you got certain problems, you got certain chest pains in your chest, you know, and you're a Cancer. You know what I mean? But you don't know why you having these chest pains like that. You may have been having them all your life. Well, that's due to the astrology, to your zodiac sign. Okay? Chest represents Cancer. Okay? If you have arthritis or shoulder problems, okay, that's because you're in Gemini is your zodiac sign. Okay, so all this plays a significant role in your life and the universe and everything. Okay. And like I said before in the other astrology videos, the sun goes through all these zodiac signs every 2 hours. Okay. And like I said, I wake up about 5, 6 a.m. every day, clockwork. No alarm clock, none of that. It's just the sun. When the sun is at the horizon, it's in Aries. So at 6 in the morning, the sun is in my head. It's positive energy. It's like get up. It's like when you guys get up and go to work. So that's how that energy goes. All right, and it goes throughout the day. You eat around right here between Leo and Virgo. Okay, which is the Leo is at the hours of Leo is at 12 to 2, and Virgo is 2 to 4. Okay. Now moving on to the moon zodiac, because I don't want to stay in the body signs too long. Just like how Horus, remember Horus is the sun, okay? The hour is the sun, the moon is the minute, okay? And the moon travels through the zodiac sign just like the sun does. But the sun, Horus, moves through these zodiac sign during the day every 2 hours. The moon goes through the zodiac every 2 to 3 days. Every 2 or 3 days, it goes through a zodiac through a course of a month. So if you understand the moon phase, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, full moon, things of that nature, then I'm sorry about that. I lost my train of thought. But basically, 2 or 3 days, the moon goes through a zodiac. All right, during the course of a month, and as it's going through its moon phase. All right. Now, right now, as of today, the moon is in Scorpio. All right. And either by tomorrow evening or Thursday morning, it'll be in the next sign. It'll be in Sagittarius. All right. So that's how the moon goes through its phases, right? So if, let's say hypothetically the moon was right now, when the sun falls, the moon will be in Aries. Okay, let's say that the moon was there. All right. Then 2 days later, it'll be in Taurus. And 2 days after that, it'll be in, or 3 days, or maybe it says because it's 2 or 3 days. It might be 3 days, it might be in Gemini. Then it go back to 2 days. 2 days. Then 3 days it'll be in Virgo. You know what I mean? So, and it keeps moving along the zodiac. All right. So just like how the sun travels across the zodiac, so does the moon. Okay. And also, when the moon is in your house, okay, that also plays a role. Like you go through a certain I don't want to say transformation, but certain characteristics and things pop out at that particular time. You know, even your sex drive at that particular time. If the moon is in your house, you know, you might be extra sexual. Okay. Now, also, I talk about in my other videos how you have to control, you know, those sexual urges. You have to have moderation, okay? Because when you eat from the tree, okay, which is the Garden of Eden in the head, heaven is in the head, Garden of Eden is in the head, okay, God is in the head. So when you eat from the tree, okay, which is the tree of good and evil, the tree of knowledge, you die positively. Okay, it says that in the Bible for those who are religious. So the moment you eat from the tree, you die positively. So when you, like I said, when the moon sign is in your house, you usually become more sexual active at that point. All right, there's a reason behind that. So what you want to do is, now, I would say either it's a couple of ways you can go about it, you know. Now, let's say the moon's in Scorpio right now, and for those who are Scorpios, you might be active right now. But let's say during the month you've been having sex repeatedly, so you've been eating from the tree repeatedly during the month. Okay. Now you're extra sexually active because the moon is in Scorpio. Okay, so what you should do is when the moon is in your sign, and let's say you've been sexually active during that month before the moon went into your sign, you should not have sex for those 2 or 3 days. Okay? Let that fluid and seed go back up the spine, back up to the head of Aries, into the Garden of Eden. Okay? Now, on the contrary, on the contrary of what I just said, if you haven't been having sex throughout the month and the moon is in your house, go ahead and have sex, because you have self-restraint, you have discipline, you don't waste the seed all the time, or not waste it, because when you have sex naturally, that's natural. You're not wasting it. You're doing what you're supposed to do. But when you masturbate and just have frivolous sex without the attachment of your significant other, person you're supposed to be with, in a relationship with, then it's meaningless. So, and you're wasting your energy, creative energy, and you're dying positively. So basically, if you've been having sex all month, when the moon gets into your sign, stop for 2 or 3 days. Okay? And on the opposite end, if you haven't been having sex, okay, then when the moon is in your house, have sex. Okay? Because it may happen, either you're gonna have sex either naturally, or you're gonna release the seed naturally in your dream. All right, for those who had wet dreams. All right, so, and it says it in the Bible. Either it's gonna happen in your sleep, or you're gonna do it, naturally. Okay, so that's the moon zodiac. All right, 2 or 3 days, it goes through the signs. All right, that's always good to know, just in case out and about and trying to figure out where the moon is at in the zodiac. All right. Now, signs when upset. Okay. Now, when a certain sign is upset and they want sex, it's Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo. Okay. Now, my children's mother is a Leo. And I say when she gets angry, that's about right. Now, Scorpio, if we go back over here, Scorpio is already in the genitals, in the body. So they're already naturally sexual beings. So that fits that category. All right. Then you got Virgo and you got Aries. Aries are, they like sex. Now, people who want food when they get upset: Cancers, Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. All right. When they get angry, they want food. All right. And with Geminis and Cancer and Aquarius and Sagittarius, when they get angry, they want sleep. When they get upset, they want sleep, which is true. My mother's a Capricorn. When she gets angry, she usually passes out after she then, had to say what she had to say. Me too. I'm a Gemini, so I get angry. I tend to fall asleep. So, it's pretty accurate. I mean, not pretty accurate. It is accurate all the way to pretty much the T. All right. And that's Astrology Part 4 for you guys. We talked about the body signs. We talked about the moon zodiac and what to do when the moon is in your house, due to sex and other creativity things. You just need to look it up. Look up your moon when the moon is in your house, and what roles it plays. All right, and we talked about signs when getting upset. Okay, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo want sex, Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Pisces want food, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Sagittarius want sleep when angry. All right, and on that note, I hope you guys learned something. And until we meet again, te veo luego, que tengo un buen día. Peace.